Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. A truly strong man never allows himself to become a pawn in anyone's emotional game. But have you ever wondered how to recognize when you're being tested or manipulated in a relationship? Once you understand the subtle tactics others might use, you'll no longer be dragged into meaningless emotional games. And when you apply the power of Stoicism, these games become opportunities for you to control your emotions and maintain your self-worth. In this video, you'll discover 10 ways to outsmart any woman who is playing games with your heart, helping you protect your heart and mind in a smarter and stronger way. These methods will not only help you recognize the warning signs, but also equip you with the tools to overcome any challenges in a relationship while maintaining self-respect. 1. Recognizing behavioral patterns. In any relationship, recognizing the behavioral patterns of the woman you're in love with is crucial. Those who play emotional games often exhibit contradictory or inconsistent behaviors, leaving you confused and unsure of where you stand in the relationship. For example, she might be extremely caring and gentle with you at one moment, only to turn cold and distant without any clear reason. She might make promises but fail to keep them, keeping you in a constant state of waiting and uncertainty about her next move. Stoicism helps you clearly identify these behavioral patterns without being swayed by emotions. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to approach every situation with clarity, without judgment, and without reacting impulsively. When you can recognize these behaviors early on, you won't get caught up in the emotional games the other person plays. Being aware of these patterns not only helps you avoid emotional harm, it also strengthens your self-respect and self-discipline. When you're not swept away by the sudden changes in someone else's behavior, you naturally maintain your emotional stability and don't let yourself be overly affected. 2. Set boundaries early. From the very beginning of a relationship, setting clear boundaries is crucial. When you allow disrespectful behavior or ambiguity to continue without responding, you're creating a bad precedent. People who play emotional games will test your limits to see if you remain firm. Setting boundaries is a way of showing that you respect yourself and what you deserve. Stoicism helps you stay calm when establishing these boundaries. Rather than reacting strongly or angrily, a Stoic will communicate clearly and calmly. For example, if the woman you're involved with consistently cancels plans without a reason, you need to directly tell her that you do not accept this behavior. This straightforwardness is not an attack, but a way of asserting that you have the right to demand respect. By identifying your boundaries early on, you not only prevent emotional games, but also create a relationship based on respect and understanding. People around you will respect you more when you are not afraid to defend what you deserve. 3. Stay calm under pressure. When facing stressful situations in a relationship, the ability to remain calm is one of the most important factors. People who play games with your heart will constantly push your limits, from creating tension to inflating your emotions. This is when calmness becomes a powerful weapon. According to Stoic philosophy, you cannot control what happens externally. You can absolutely control your response. When your emotions are triggered, instead of reacting immediately, take a few seconds to breathe and reflect. A Stoic will always choose to respond with composure, rather than letting emotions take over. This not only helps you maintain self-control, but also prevents situations that could worsen the relationship. Staying calm under pressure doesn't just help you maintain self-control, it also creates strong attraction. She will notice that you're not easily shaken, which makes you incredibly attractive. People who are not affected by emotional games always make others rethink their behavior. When you maintain composure in every situation, you assert your position in the relationship, leading the other person to respect and value you more. 4. Detach from emotions. When facing emotional games, detaching from your emotions becomes a crucial skill to help you maintain composure and self-control. Women who play games with your heart will try to draw you into strong emotional reactions, making you vulnerable. However, according to Stoic philosophy, not allowing emotions to dictate your actions is the principle that helps you stay strong and at peace. When you detach from emotions, you don't let anger, sadness, or jealousy dominate your thoughts. You can view the situation objectively and make wiser decisions. This helps not only protect you from emotional games, but also ensures that you make the right choices. In situations where others try to provoke a reaction from you, you can recognize when you're being manipulated and maintain the necessary distance. This doesn't mean being cold, but rather knowing how to control your emotions and responses. By not being swept up in negative emotions, you not only protect yourself, but also gain the respect of others for your calmness and maturity. 5. Avoid emotional revenge. When facing emotional games, refraining from emotional revenge is one of the most powerful ways to maintain control. Women who play games with your heart often want to see you angry, sad, or trying to retaliate to create drama in the relationship. However, Stoicism teaches us that there is nothing stronger than staying calm and not reacting emotionally when provoked. Retaliation only makes you a victim of the game itself. When you respond emotionally, you surrender control to the other person. Instead, composure will make you the active party in the relationship. By not reacting emotionally, you prevent the other person from exploiting your weakness. Rather than seeking revenge, focus on self-growth and mastering the situation. When you don't let emotions drive your actions, you not only maintain your self-respect, but also assert that no one can control your mood. A cold, patient demeanor will set you apart, making the other person question the game they are playing. 6. Focus on long-term goals. When someone is playing games with your heart, it's easy to get caught up in short-term emotions and immediate conflicts. However, to avoid getting lost in these situations, Stoicism teaches us that true peace and freedom come from keeping our eyes on long-term goals. When you spend too much time on short-term relationships or immediate emotional issues, you can easily lose sight of yourself and your greater purpose. Emotional games, silence, or inconsistent behavior from the other person can make you anxious or disappointed. But when you stay focused on your long-term goals, whether it's your career, personal growth, or the values you pursue, you won't lose your way. Imagine you are building a solid career, focusing on studies, health, and healthy relationships. These emotional games, though important, are just a part of the bigger picture of your life. Stoicism encourages you to learn not to let short-term emotional games influence the path you've chosen. When you master yourself and look further ahead, you will easily maintain calmness, patience, and create a meaningful life, free from being swayed by temporary distractions. 7. Prioritize your own happiness. When facing emotional games in a relationship, one of the most important things to remember is that your happiness must always come first. Stoicism teaches us that happiness is not something dependent on the actions or emotions of others, but is something we create from within. When you allow others to manipulate your emotions, you lose your self-control and self-respect. This doesn't mean you shouldn't love or care about others, but if you don't put your happiness above all else, you will fall into an emotional whirlpool that others can easily control. Remember that if you can't take care of yourself and nurture your personal happiness, you won't be able to bring joy and stability to others. Self-care includes knowing when to stop when you feel disrespected, acknowledging when you need space and time to grow, and understanding that your happiness is not a gift someone gives you, but a right you create for yourself. In this way, not only do you protect yourself from emotional games, but you also become a stronger, more confident version of yourself. 8. Patience. In any relationship, patience is a key factor in maintaining your mindset and avoiding emotional games. Stoicism teaches us that not everything in life happens immediately, and challenges, especially in relationships, take time to resolve. When you are patient, you not only demonstrate self-control, but also show that you respect the process of growth and change in others. Being patient in love doesn't mean you accept bad behavior or disrespect. It means you are patient with yourself and with others when they are not ready to change or grow. While others may get frustrated and make hasty decisions, a patient man understands that everything needs time to develop properly. Focus on the journey, on how you maintain calmness and self-mastery in every situation. When you can wait without feeling impatient or frustrated, you not only become more attractive in the eyes of others, but you also build respect for yourself. 9. Clear and decisive communication. Communication is the foundation of any relationship. And while many people hesitate or avoid difficult conversations, Stoicism teaches us that clarity and decisiveness are signs of strength and self-respect. When you communicate directly and clearly, you not only avoid misunderstandings, but also show that you know what you want and are ready to stand up for yourself. Keeping the conversation straightforward and to the point helps you avoid subtle games and ambiguity in the relationship. A man who knows how to communicate decisively won't wait for others to read his mind, but will proactively share what he needs and wants in the relationship. You don't have to be rude or unpleasant, but certainty in your words will make others respect you more. Clarity also helps you avoid manipulation in tricky situations. When you set expectations clearly, you don't have to worry about being dragged into emotional games or over-explaining things that don't need clarification. A man with clear communication will never allow his relationship to become an emotional maze. 10. Know when to let go. Knowing when to let go is one of the important skills Stoicism teaches us. In a relationship, sometimes holding on to a person or a situation only leads to exhaustion and hurt. The wisdom lies in recognizing when your efforts are no longer valuable and when it's time to step back in order to protect yourself. When you know when to let go, you not only avoid wasting time and emotions, but also help yourself maintain inner strength. It is a wise decision, not a sign of weakness. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control the actions of others, but we can decide how to react and protect ourselves. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means recognizing that sometimes walking away from a relationship or situation that is no longer healthy will help you progress and grow. By knowing when to stop, you will save your energy for better things in the future, rather than continuing in a relationship that no longer brings value to your life. These strategies not only help you avoid emotional games, but also transform you into a man who commands respect from others. By controlling your emotions and staying true to your values, you not only protect yourself, but also elevate the quality of your relationships. If these lessons have helped you discover how to be stronger in your relationships, don't keep them to yourself. Share this video with the people you trust, because they might also be looking for these strategies. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any valuable upcoming videos. Your support is the driving force that motivates us to create even more helpful content. Thank you for watching, and remember, confidence starts with mastering your own emotions.